go. Right, crack on. Enjoy.
Hello and welcome.
Wow, she's starting it. She's starting the whole shebang.
Someone had to.
And you just said that you've got a random question of the week.
Oh gosh, now I'm feeling embarrassed.
I don't even need to be here at this point. Hobbs just does it all. Go on then.
I was thinking about it because I thought, I wonder if Meg's got a random question. And
I
then
was clutching at straws, to be honest. I have got one, which we can tap into if we need.
This is one that's been going around for years and years and years because it's a line from a song, a Paul Simon song, which
Paul
is
Simons, as in Paul Simons who we grew up with down the road.
Oh, do you remember? You're too young. You're too young.
Okay.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know the boys. Yeah.
It's a very famous song called. I can't remember. It's called something Spanish.
Brilliant.
El Paso. I can't remember. Someone, please put it in the comments and remind me. And the random question is: would you rather be a hammer or a nail?
Right. This is stupid. This is stupid.
So I just walk in and replace Hobbs.
Should we do it? I don't know. Do we restart this podcast? What do we do? What do you mean? Would you rather be a hammer or a nail?
I don't know, I'm just repeating several things, other things. I can't actually remember.
You told me it was a philosophical question.
Well, it is.
How is it?
Would you rather be the thing that bangs a hammer or the nail? So it is philosophical.
Honestly, if I'm going to be an inanimate object, I really don't care what one it is because it's irrelevant.
Well, what about a sparrow or hawk? I think that's another line.
Right, I'll do mine.
Okay. I think it's basically asking, are you going to be a leader, a dominator, or a more passive
the dominatrix?
or a more passive person that gets hit on the head?
I wonder what I'd choose out of those two options.
Okay, right, what's your question?
Right, honestly. Okay, my question that I had was you can get one of these things free for life. You can only pick one.
Okay.
Would you go for free flights, only commercial, not private jet?
Okay.
And should we say it's only cattle class? What's the word? Economy.
The one that we fly in.
The one that we fly in, just, obviously. Because otherwise, we can't be saying business, can we? Because it's too crazy. So free flights.
Yep.
Free fuel.
Blimey.
Or free food.
Wow.
What do you choose? Or to be a hammer or a nail.
I'd be a hammer.
Or free hammers or free nails for life.
I think that's quite a good one.
Yeah, better than yours. So you can either go for thinking what costs the most and how you're going to save the most money.
That's probably the fuel at the moment, don't you think?
At the moment.
Free fuel.
Or food.
Food.
I think food actually would cost the most.
And you could have any food.
Yeah, meals out, Tesco shop.
Oh, wow.
We mentioned Tesco a lot on this podcast.
There are other supermarkets.
When are they going to come in and sponsor us?
I'd go for food then, I think. Free food.
But then, if you think...
Because I don't even really like flying.
No, you hate flying. I'm excited to ask this to Pete next week, actually, because if you went for free flights, do you not think you'd suddenly just be like, let's just go here and there? Just do whatever?
Yeah, but
then I
Meg,
guess you're spending...
The reality, Pete's just dropped something.
Peter!
No, but Meg, the reality is, how difficult is it to leave those horses and your cats? Mm-hmm. So the opportunity to free fly all over the world is minimal.
And then you've not got free food when you get there. So actually,
let's
it's
go
expensive.
For food.
So you'd go food over fuel?
Yep. Yeah, because you don't need... I mean, I actually don't use a lot of fuel. I only come and see you and...
Comes to 10 minutes here every fortnight. That's about it.
Yep. Free food, please. I'd
Really?
like that very much. Yeah.
Interesting. I suppose that's the way you'd treat yourself the most, isn't it?
Yeah.
I get a lot of enjoyment from food.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the polls show.
Oh, it will. Well, speaking of polls, we had a very exciting question last time that you have already said you loved, which I'll repeat for you.
I read it on Instagram. I don't even understand it.
Okay. So the question is, and this is what I asked Peter last week, and I've asked you guys, and so we will be getting your answers very shortly. The question is, would you rather have to secretly lay an egg every morning? No one knows about it but you. You can do it in privacy?
Private.
Do it privately. In private, that's what I was looking for. But it has to happen each day. The egg is chicken-sized egg.
Can you eat the egg?
It's up to you what you do with your egg. I personally would not want to eat.
Is it a golden egg?
No, it looks like a chicken egg.
Okay, looks like you. What's inside it then?
A yolk and a white. Anyway, so basically, would you rather have to secretly lay an egg,
Right.
or would you rather you don't ever lay eggs,
Okay.
but everyone thinks that you do?
Why would they think that I would lay an egg?
It's just in this weird universe.
What would suddenly make people wake up one morning and think, oh,
They just think they
I
do.
wonder if Hobbs has laid her egg this morning?
Why are you questioning why would people think you lay an egg as opposed to why would you lay an actual egg? You didn't question the first one. You were like, yep, got it, lay the egg, fine. Why would people think I'd lay an egg? That's disgusting. So you can either lay the egg
I'm not crying at
in
you.
the privacy of your own home,
Okay.
or you can have people think that you lay an egg when you actually don't, and that wouldn't be a nice way to live. Everyone calling you an egg layer.
I don't care what people think. And I think actually it'd be quite inconvenient to lay an egg every morning.
Well, I think so too.
Yeah.
So what would
chickens, wouldn't it?
What would your answer be then?
I'll just lay the egg, I think.
But you just said you don't care what people think about you, so surely you wouldn't.
But I think it might be quite convenient to have a fresh egg every morning.
So you would eat your own egg? Ooh.
I bet chickens eat their own eggs.
Are you a chicken? Chickens do a lot of things that I wouldn't
you
do.
You could argue if you're laying an egg, you're probably a chicken.
No, you're not. You're you. You're you. You're laying an egg.
Meg, people don't lay eggs.
This is why these questions don't work with Hobbs. Okay, I'm going to push you for an answer. I don't think you understand the question at all.
I don't think I do. I don't think I do.
Are you laying an egg, or are you having people think that you lay eggs and you actually don't?
But I haven't got enough information. I just feel it's not. All right. They can pretend, they can think
What
I lay
other
an egg.
information do you want?
Well, I want to know if you can eat the egg.
It's up to you. It would be like a chicken egg. So it's up to you.
Could you fry it up and have it on toast?
Yeah, it would look and taste like a normal chicken egg.
Yeah, well, I'll just go for that then.
Okay. Okay.
What did you say then?
I haven't answered it.
Yeah, well,
That's the beauty of these questions, is I don't have to answer.
What is your
Well,
opinion
I put it
What
to
did
the
Peter
group.
say?
Pete would be a secret layer as well. And all of you Rein Them In listeners, well, I say all, 83% of them
Yeah.
would want to secretly lay.
Oh.
And only 17% would opt to not lay, but for everyone else to think that they lay eggs.
Okay. Well, that's.
I think I'd be a secret layer as well, because I just think I wouldn't want the gossip and the rumours of me being an egg layer when I wasn't. I'd rather be an egg layer.
You could, if you, well. I think the not being an egg layer, but people think is a bit random, because I can't imagine what would suddenly make people think.
They just do. They've heard a rumour and they believe it.
They've had a rumour and
They've listened to this pod and they think Hobbs laid
people
an
are
egg.
daft.
Well,
Okay.
on that note, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Rein Them In, sponsored by Lemure. I'm here with Hobbs.
Absolutely.
You the best co-host?
Yes, of course. I don't know. No, I think Pete's doing a great job.
Oh, isn't he just?
Yeah, I like listening to Pete. It's funny.
That sounded so forced. Oh,
No, he's
dear.
doing a great job.
He is. You both are. It's very good. And thank you for
Thank
all of
you.
the love and support, guys. It's been amazing. We've been so chuffed. And what have you done this week, Hobbs?
I don't know. It's been busy. I feel like when I last saw you 2 weeks ago, it's just been an absolute whirlwind. I don't think we've stopped.
I can't even remember where we were 2 weeks ago.
We were in
When we
here.
last recorded. Yes, we were in the podcast studio, but I can't remember what we spoke about. But yeah, it has been very busy.
Really busy, yeah.
I was going to say we've been eventing, but you didn't come.
I know. But that's because you gave my seat in the lorry away.
He offered to drive.
Yeah, but then I felt bad. He didn't want to drive. And also, with the cost of fuel, it seemed
Silly
like
taking two cars.
silly like a
Although
lot.
Pete has got a hybrid.
But you had a great team and you had a great day.
Yes, we did. We
Yeah.
did.
And the weather was rubbish, so I was quite pleased not to have gone.
So you got off scot-free.
I'm going to
else
go
is-
on Saturday with you.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to Ellen Lodge on Saturday. It's coming up quick. That's our last run
Really
before
quickly,
Badders.
Yeah. Well, I think I worked
Crazy.
out dressage was 3 weeks today.
Yeah. Dressage is on your birthday this year.
Oh, yes.
Or hopefully if we actually get the dressage on the
Yeah.
Tuesday. Because you never know.
So you can do
Yeah.
a nice test for me.
Isn't that what we're going to do for your birthday? I was thinking this the other day.
Oh, gosh. Probably not very much.
Something that
because-
we can do out badminton, obviously.
Yeah. You can
A
take me out
course
for a
walk?
nice meal. No, I do not want to go on a course walk. Thank you.
Maybe hand grazing we could do.
Oh, yeah, my favourite. You know how to spoil me. I will say that about you.
Yeah. Well, honestly, if you think of something, Hobbs,
Okay.
that we can do out
I'll
badminton
let you know.
whilst I'm highly stressed and trying to film loads of stuff.
Maybe we should delay it on Wednesday night or Thursday night or something.
Take you out for a nice little meal or something.
Yeah. We could
We
book
often do
somewhere
that.
nice for Wednesday evening.
We ought to book that soon because it gets very
It does.
booked up at Badders.
It does.
That's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. Although Wednesday night's party night. Why don't you party for your birthday?
I think I will be exhausted by Wednesday evening.
She
With
will
2
be.
horses there. I think
Well-
I'll probably want to go back to my little cottage and
Yeah.
have
Okay.
a jacket potato with beans and cheese and tuna and
Oh,
everything.
we've got the jacket potato chatting. It's like jacket potatoes are sponsoring this thing and we have to mention them in every single one.
Joe, Nat and I were talking about it this morning, the toppings. She come up with a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Crispy bacon on top.
Yeah, someone did say crispy bacon, but you know, I just don't know if I don't know if I need bacon with a potato.
Oh, I don't know. I could get on board with that.
Maybe it's like a little garnish.
Crumbled, yeah.
Yeah.
With cheese. Anyway, we must
Anyway,
stop talking about chicken
yeah.
potatoes.
What else have you done this week? Come on. What have we done, Hobbs? We went to Dressage.
We went to Dressage.
And I was meant to go by myself. I was going to be a big, brave girl. I didn't want to burden Peter with having to come to Dressage because I thought I don't really need to film it. And then morning of, when I was about to leave, Hobbs was like, I'm just going to come with you. You don't trust me, do you?
It's not that I don't trust you. It was quite an early start, wasn't it?
Mm.
And why did I think? You had very close times
Because I was taking favourite pony.
and it was Jamie was going on her own.
Hobbs is Jam's emotional support blanket.
I know Jam prefers me to go. But
Yeah.
no, it was good. She was a good girl.
It
Well, she
was
quite
good.
tense, wasn't she, in the first one?
Yeah. So basically, my dressage at Oxtalls wasn't quite where it needs to be for Badders. And so I was like, right, you have to go out and go to a new venue for Jam to go and do a couple
Jam
of
has
pure
been there
tests.
before.
Jam hasn't. We took D. Jam's actually never been there. We went to Prestige down the M5. And it's just a little bit more atmosphere, a little bit different. And
Yeah.
it's quite loud because there's just lots going on around it.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? It was
Yeah, it was
perfect.
ideal for what we needed. So yeah, did a couple of tests, and the first one, she was very tense. And it was funny because normally in a test, if she gets tense, if I'm doing like an eventing test, I cover it up and I'm like, oh, like, come on, you're fine.
Yeah.
Whereas in this one, I was like, no, we're not doing that anymore. Like, we're not running through the bridle and just doing what we want. And then she did a bit of a, oh, moment, did she?
Yeah.
Threw away some marks because she was only like, what do you mean? I'm not just going to run off. But it was good because then
It
the
was-
novice she did after was
Yeah,
so
she was
smart.
so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much more relaxed. And
I think it is important to get between the boards and actually sometimes train in the boards rather than
no,
just
I think you're absolutely right.
cover up.
Yeah. Well,
It's
we're
making the effort, isn't it?
trying out again. Yeah, because it took quite a long time, didn't it? All in all.
Well, it's because it's over an hour away. We need whoever lives in sort of Worcestershire area that's very rich. Can you please set up a massive equestrian facility? Because we're kind of lacking. We've not got like a huge one, like a hub, like an Addington or a Bury Farm kind of vibe, have we?
No, not
I'd like one
terribly
of
close.
those. So just putting it
Putting it out there.
into the ether.
Right, let me have a sip of my tea.
Okay. Hobbs is going to have a sip of her tea. And I've actually got a little surprise
Oh,
for Hobbs. So Hobbs got a message the other day from one of our wedding invitees saying that they'd been on the website to RSVP and that there were some cheeky questions on there for the Q&A. To which Hobbs was very cross and actually did get quite stern with me, didn't you?
Yes.
Do you remember that?
and Peter. And they've still not let me on the website for the record.
So
Dawn, I have nothing to do with this.
we all know that Hobbs is technologically inept. So
Challenged.
she has the link. She has the password. She can't figure out how to get onto this website.
I don't have the link.
It's on the invitations.
Nobody sent me an invitation. It's probably on Pete's bedside table.
Oh, so we've got about 50 unsent ones at home that need to go out. So I just said, look, if you can get yourself onto that website, then fine, fill your boots,
Which
read
I
away.
can't.
But she can't. However, I thought it's high time that we let Hobbs on. So Hobbs, I've got the website up and I thought you could just maybe read through
Okay.
some of the questions and we'll see if you think they're acceptable.
Okay.
So these, for reference, guys, these are the questions that
Am
are
I going
on
to be
our,
really cross?
on our wedding website. You know, the Q&As for people that are coming to a big day. They want some extra information, some help for how they can get there.
So please check out our Q&A first.
Yes.
When is the RSVP deadline? Please reply by the 1st of March 2026.
Good. Strong start.
Strong start, except that Pete hadn't actually sent his invite. So that was a little bit of a problem. What time should I arrive? Bar is open from 12 p.m. Ceremony starts at 1.
See, these aren't bad at all, are they?
They're not bad at all.
Make sure you're speaking into your mic, Hobbs.
What should I wear? The groom's party will be in morning suit.
Informative.
Has Pete actually arranged his suit?
No.
No, okay. But everybody else must arrange theirs, even though we don't know what Pete will be wearing. And the bridal party will be wearing green. See? Okay. If you wear green or white, you'll be denied entry.
Which I think is fair enough. I think that's a fair, valid point to make.
I think it's a little bit strong.
Okay, well, that's the first hiccup we've had, so it's not bad.
Oh, okay. And I like green. What if I want to wear green?
You kind of are bridal party
I get away
technically,
with
so
it.
I think you could get away with it.
Is there a gifts registry?
Good, that's an important thing to know because people
We have a
sometimes-
small one. Do you have a small one?
We need to make that.
So that's a lie. But mostly, we just want cash. Please inquire for the minimum donation needed to be allowed in on the day. Peter! What would the weather be like? Who cares? Let's party on. Where should I park? Parking available at the venue.
Good.
Are the ceremony and reception venues wheelchair accessible? Yes. Is the wedding
tick,
indoors
tick.
or outdoors? Both.
Informative.
What kind of shoes should I wear or avoid?
These questions are the ones they suggest that you answer. We didn't come up with these.
Okay, so they suggest you say, no Velcro, you're all adults. The ceremony will hopefully be on grass.
They don't suggest. So they suggested the question. We put the answer.
Are there colours that guests should avoid wearing? Green and white? Okay.
Easy.
Is it all right to take pictures with our phones and cameras during the wedding? Absolutely not. We have a photographer for a reason. No posting on social media. This is our one chance to get 100,000 likes. How will food and drinks be served? By a person.
Why was that even a question?
Why is that a question?
Exactly.
Well, I suppose it won't be long before we'll have a robot.
Well, that's true.
So they're planning ahead. Does your wedding have a theme? Yes, marriage.
That is the theme of the day.
Will there be any activities happening that I need to know about?
This is my favourite.
Whitewater rafting and skydiving on the lawn after the wedding breakfast. Bring your own equipment.
That is important because
Yeah.
we won't be providing that equipment, but they are more than welcome to do it.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
But yeah, there we go. So that's our
Okay.
wedding website,
Okay.
which most people are loving.
Okay.
A few people might upset, but so be it.
Okay. Okie dokie.
It's the price we pay for comedy gold. Right, Hobbs. I think if we caught up on everything we need to catch up on,
I think so.
ponies all good. We've not had anything wild with the ponies. They're actually feeling, touch wood, fingers crossed, feeling fab. As we said, we're going to Ellen Lodge this weekend. And then it is the final crunch
push.
countdown for badders, which we are hoping to do some special little badminton episodes whilst we're there.
Look,
We're going to attempt to do some little mini updates. Oh, there's the cat. That will be cat free. The only podcasts that are cat free. to give you, live
Oh, that'll be great.
live updates on what's going on. So do look out for those. Right, I think we should get into some moans. Oh, moans or positivity for you, Hobbs.
Oh, gosh.
What are you thinking this week? You have been quite moany.
Have I?
You were very moany yesterday. Do you not remember? Firstly, you were moaning about having to come onto the podcast. Do you want to drive over here? Once the podcast come to her. Secondly, you're just moaning about everything possible. You were like, I can't even think of anything positive because I'm just so tired and exhausted.
I am tired. It's been a busy couple of weeks, really, hasn't it? I suppose with Easter and everything, and we had busy time with family.
We did.
Grandchildren and things. And
we did. I enjoyed my Easter egg, thank you.
That's a pleasure.
Oh, wait. Didn't get one.
So she stole her nephew's.
I shared with my nephew. Right, come on, give us are we moaning or are we positiviting?
I did have a moan, but now I can't remember what it was.
Oh.
When lovely Lisa came, I said, right, that's going to be my moan. You did something annoying, but...
If you don't note it down...
I can't remember.
Then hard luck.
Okay, you do your moan.
Okay, my moan is one that I've been sitting on for a long time. I'm surprised I haven't brought it up on the podcast, but it's almost so obvious. And because I moan about it to you every single time you make it a problem, that I thought, can we get any more out of this? But I think we can. So my moan is that you have an enormous problem with me bathing my horses. And I don't know how I just can't get through to you the fact that we have white horses. A lot of the horses of ours that go out competing are pure white. They get a lot of turnout. We try and put them out without rugs as much as possible. They're always filthy.
That is true.
And yet when I want to go eventing, you're like, you don't need to bath them. They're just spot bath them. And they're literally yellow. And it makes it so much more stressful for me. Because not only do I have to come to terms with having to bath a horse, I've got you there going, stop it, it's not nice.
It's particularly Jam I don't like you bathing because she doesn't like it. And when she's stressed, I'm stressed because I don't like seeing her stressed. And I stand by my point. You didn't bath them before we went to dressage the other day. And did it matter? No, she still looked amazing.
She didn't. She was yellow.
She was not yellow. And where did she come, Meg?
Hobbs.
She won. She won the first one, even with a very
because it was a little
chest.
Unaffiliated.
But that was my point. Does she need
And for that, I
bathing?
didn't. But why
But you
when
moaned about it. You moaned about not bathing her.
No, I just went, oh, here we go again. This is going to be my moan. But honestly, it'll be getting ready for badminton. You don't need to bath her. It's only badminton.
Well, it's true.
It does my head in. There is an etiquette, and I take pride in how well the horses are turned out.
And they do always look lovely.
And it does my head in that I
don't care.
And then, but Hobbs, you should care because you then stress me out, which then stresses Jam out. So you are hurting Jam by creating this problem. When you were away, I went and did some filming with Horse and Country and had to bath her. She loved it. She didn't stress at all because she didn't have you poking around the corner every 2 seconds and creating an atmosphere.
I do try and stay out of it, and she still gets stressed.
No.
She doesn't. And the other thing is her skin, since you didn't bath the other day, is so much better this week.
It's not since we didn't bath her. Her skin has been getting so much better since she's been going out naked.
It's lots of things, including not bathing her with product.
This
I
is
think
the
she's
other thing
sensitive.
is Hobbs will find a correlation between the most random things. She'll be like, you've been going to bed earlier recently and that's why her skin's improved. I'm telling you.
You should go to bed earlier. Everything will improve.
Because it'll improve Jam's skin. You find a correlation between the most inane things that suit you, and I'm not having it. Right.
Anyway, she's my pony.
Oh, this is another moan. Picks and chooses which ponies are hers once I've produced them. Right, go on. You have your moan.
No, I'm not moaning.
You're not moaning. Come on.
I can't think of one anyway. You're just too annoying to moan about specific
You
things.
need to note them down.
I know, I should.
Okay, come on then. Give us some positivity.
I can't remember what it was now.
Oh dear, squeaky. Spread that joy.
Right, what have we got here? Let's do a quote of the day.
Quote of the day, everyone.
Oh, that's not it. It's gone.
Oh, I'm having a bit of trouble. Hobbs wasn't a big fan of the website, Pete. Specifically the question where we asked for cash.
Cash is king, Hobbs.
Cash is king. Yeah, I'm surprised you don't like the cash one, actually. She's not happy.
I could see your influence all over that, Pete.
Come on, we've not got all day, babes.
Okay, so quote of the day today for Tuesday. It isn't what you have or who you are or where you are or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It's what you think about. Do we agree with that? Not
Okay,
really.
on to the next segment. Hobbs, we've got to do better on these. You had a couple of good ones. You can't just be Googling inspirational quotes before
Yeah,
you come in.
I couldn't come up with any inspirational
Not what you
quotes
have,
today.
what you smell, what you... But it's what you think about.
It's what you think about.
All right.
Think happy thoughts, guys.
Yeah, I thought we'd start scraping the barrel soon enough with these.
No, I've been too tired to be inspired. It'll come back. It'll come back.
Too tired to be inspired. I might get that on a bumper sticker. Oh my, can we get some Rein Them In merch that's just too tired to be inspired? I love it.
No, it should be I'm too tired to be inspirational.
No, but then it doesn't rhyme.
Okay.
Too tired to be inspired.
Okay.
Right.
There you go.
No one steal that. That's ours. Okay. I'm going to TM.
Right, come on then. Let's move on to...
Well, we will move on to questions, but not before a quick product of the week from our lovely Lemure, who sponsors this podcast. Very, very grateful for them. They're also sponsoring the Grassroots Champs.
Wow.
Which is a little bit exciting. Yeah, that fly's really annoying,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, in and about our space.
Oh, that is really exciting.
I know, very excited. They've sent some really nice stuff that I have actually spoken about on here, because you can get the badminton merch, which you guys know. In fact, it's now too late to get it personalised, but you can buy it at Grassroots.
It's
which would be
really
very
nice.
Cool.
I really
and we've
like
got
them.
a rug. Can't wait to put the rugs on to travel them in. Anyway, that wasn't going to be my product of the week. I'm a bit torn with product of the week this week, because I had one and then you've come in that jumper, in the jungle
I like this
jumper.
Yep.
And I think product of the week might be broad this week, and it might be the colour jungle as a whole,
Ah.
because I love it.
Is this what it's called?
That's
Colour?
what Hobbs is. Yeah, it's called jungle. That's what
Oh,
Hobbs
it
is
is really
wearing
nice.
right now.
And it feels really nice.
Yeah, those are good.
Soft.
Those hoodies are like the more like sort of spring summer technical
Yeah.
fabrics. They're like a little bit thinner. They're not as fleecy lined as some stuff.
That's right. Lightweight, but really soft and cosy.
You can sweat through them as well. Top tip.
Ladies don't sweat.
This one does. But yeah, I'm just loving the jungle. Like I think it's quite a retro colour. And
Yes, it is.
I've got that, my hat silk, which I'm now obsessed with. I wear every single day. Like, it's my yard hat silk. And it's the jungle and the macaroon, which is like a bit of almost like a lime colour. And together, it's giving like 80s vibes. Just the stripes, like it's all striped. We'll pop a picture up. I just think it's so cool. It's like retro, cool colours. I love it.
Good.
So
It's
yeah.
very nice.
Jungle, colour, and the hat silk is product of the week this week. So head over to Lemure to get your jungle fix. Right, Hobbs.
Questions?
Shall we do some questions? Do you want to go first? I've actually got a voice note question this time.
Oh, go on. No, let's do
Do
that.
you want me to do the voice note first? Oh, goodness. Oh, my word.
How does
Okay.
that work? We're just going to...
I'm just going to play it into the mic and we're going to
Okay.
hope that you can hear it. I listen to all my voice notes very fast, though. Hang on, I'm just going to make sure this
Please
isn't
don't
on.
do that.
Right, okay.
Can we just have normal speed?
Oh,
Hi, Meg, Pete and Hobbs. Absolutely loving the podcast. Thanks for being your authentic selves. Me and my friend are also camping at Badminton for the whole weekend this year, so we'll be there sure to come and cheer you on, Meg.
legend.
I have what is probably quite a privileged dilemma, but hopefully you guys can help me out with my decision. I was left a fair amount of money by my granddad when he sadly passed away a couple of years ago. Now, it's always been my dream since I was 5 to have my own pony, but circumstance, financials, it just hasn't been possible thus far in my life. My children, however, are quite young still. So one is about to turn 1 and the other one is about to turn 6 later in the summer. I have also always been on my bucket list to go and do a horseback safari. So my dilemma is this: do I hold on to that money and wait till my kids are a little bit older, they're out doing their own thing, and then I can live out my 5-year-old dreams and just, go and play ponies? Or do I use that money and have a once in a lifetime experience on holiday? Thanks for your advice in advance, Fran.
Wow.
What do you think to that?
That's a tough one.
See, I've got a definitive one that I would go for.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
So no doubt in your mind.
Do you know, that's the second time I've listened to that, and listening a second time, now I'm like, do the safari.
Do this Friday. I was going to say that, but would she be able to take the children? Or
No,
not?
do the safari without the
on your
kids,
own.
I think. Go and have, it is the most amazing experience, genuinely, of my life. I would do it again and again and again if I could. We went with Horizon Horseback, who I would highly, highly recommend. Honestly, it's remarkable. You'll never forget it, and you'll make memories that last a lifetime. And I want her to have her dream of having a horse.
Yeah.
But she's already saying, I'll hold on to the money and do it further down the line. So it's like,
Yeah, because the
what if
reality of
something
having
happens?
a horse when you've got a 1-year-old and a 6-year-old is tough, isn't it?
So I'm just like, do you live in the moment now and hope that some more money comes your, not comes your way, but you know what I mean?
Because the risk is that it gets eaten up with something, if you
That's
don't
what I mean. You
use
just
it.
chip into it. It buys a
Yeah.
dishwasher.
Yeah.
It pays a
And
car bill.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, you've actually chipped into it so many times that it can't afford the horse and it can't afford the safari either.
And you might be years away before the kids are independent enough to.
Yeah.
Or, but on the other hand, maybe they'll be into horses and you'll be needing to buy a horse and a pony.
Yeah, I think
Endless fun.
if she was thinking of doing it right here, right now, I'd be more tempted to say, live your horsey dream, girl. Get a horse. But if you're thinking, I won't be able to do that for another 5 years.
Yeah, go for the now.
The rhinos might be extinct in 5 years. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
Anything can happen. I just think if it's a real bucket list thing for you, just do it.
Go ahead and do it.
Do it and think about the consequences later.
Wow.
It's insane. It's so good. Right, Hobbs, have you got a question?
I do. Oh, actually, I've got an interesting one. I think it's mainly for you. Okay, you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so my question is for you, Meg,
Mm-hmm.
from a lady called Hannah. So she says, if you were to pick any breed, height, age and temperament for a first project horse, what would it be? I want to have a project horse and would love Meg's input.
Breed, height, age, temperament.
Exactly.
Okay. For a project horse,
First project horse.
do you think that can be horse or pony? Or do you think...
Yeah.
Okay. For a project, I would go for a Connemara.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's the smartest choice. They've got the best resale. They're very, very popular.
Yep.
And I would say they're quite easy, but they're not. You do get quirky Connemaras. You definitely do. But I think they're much easier to sell than a Welshie, an X-Racer, because you'd pick up a cheap X-Racer, but they're not
easy to
make
sell.
as much money and they're not going to be as easy to sell.
No.
So Connemara.
Okay, age?
Age. Oh, we were speaking about this the other day, weren't we?
Well,
Because I was saying, I really want another project, but this is an exclusive, but we've kind of decided that we're not going to sell Eileen this year because we love her. And Mum said, you're not getting another project until you've sold one. But we think because we bought Eileen as a 3-year-old, they're quite hard to sell it for, aren't they?
and also it takes so much time until you can do anything interesting, doesn't it?
Exactly. So you
So
can actually put a
really-
stamp on them at all, really.
Yeah. So, I mean, it depends if you're happy to sit on something and have a quiet year from 4 to 5.
Yeah.
But if you want to crack on, you're probably better go for 5 or 6.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if you're keeping it for a year plus, then a 4-year-old you're gonna get for slightly cheaper.
Yep.
And there are good things because hopefully you'll know its history a little bit better. You'll know if it's been ragged around too much, if it's done too much too soon.
And at 4, it shouldn't have done too much at all. So
Exactly. So like that's quite nice. But yeah, like Mum said, if you're wanting to sell it in the next 6 months, go 5, 6, even 7.
yeah,
Just be wary with the 7-year-olds if they're cheap.
yeah.
And the 6-year-olds, to be fair. Okay, age, height. Oh, height.
Oh, height.
I
I reckon 15 hands is a nice 15 to 15.2.
I'd say 14.2 to
42 to
15.2.
15.2. Okay.
Because
yeah.
again, 14.2, good resale price.
Yep.
And temperament, for your first project, I would go for temperament over talent. Something that it doesn't have to be a world beater, but it has to be straightforward. You've got to think you're not producing this for yourself. You're producing it for the masses. And most people want a kind, safe, genuine horse that will look after them and not have any major issues.
Yeah.
That would be my advice.
Good advice.
Because the ones that are talented and quirky, yes, you can make a lot of money on them, but you have to keep them for so much longer and you've got a very specific buyer that you're looking for.
Yeah, and a much smaller market.
Yeah. Oh, I like that question. That was really good.
That was good. Good.
Righty ho. Well, I think it is that time in the pod when we get to our lovely dilemmas sent in from you guys. Again, a big thank you, everyone that sends in questions, dilemmas, whatever it is. We really appreciate you.
Are we still getting good response?
Very good response.
Wow.
Very good response. It's amazing. Like we really do appreciate every single one. So you can send them in via WhatsApp. We're getting more voice notes, as you can see now, guys. Or you can email them in, or you can even DM us on the Rain Them In Instagram. So keep them coming. And we've got our random prize draw every single month from Hi Ho Silver, where you can get a £150 voucher.
Wow.
So we're randomly selecting people that write in, and then boom, just a little voucher in your inbox as a thank you for letting us air your dirty laundry.
And are we going to put the WhatsApp number? What's up,
you guys? Yes. The
Put it on the
WhatsApp
screen
number
or something,
will,
or-
if you're watching on YouTube, will appear on your screen right now. If you're listening, then please go down to the show notes because we have not had a chance to memorise it.
I don't even know where to find
it's
it.
07, then you do the rest. 07, you do the next 2 numbers.
90.
It's not that. Imagine if it was. Okay, before we get into this week's dilemmas, we have got an update. Now, I need to start thinking about the consequences of my words.
And remembering that people listen to this.
Yes, because we had a dilemma. Was it on must have been the last pod we did together?
Yes, I think it was.
So a girlfriend wrote in about her, well, mother-in-law, but not by law because they weren't married, were they?
The boyfriend's mother.
The boyfriend's mother, thank you. And basically said she was quite overbearing when they went eventing. She
Put a lot of pressure on her son.
yeah, and didn't make the girlfriend feel at all welcome, and in so many words had told the son that she didn't really like the girlfriend and that she felt she was a distraction for his eventing career.
Well, hadn't the mother got rid of all the other girlfriends as
Yeah.
well? Did sound a little bit scary.
And basically the guy is a very passionate amateur eventer, really wants to get to grassroots. So like it is a very big deal. It does need to be taken seriously, but equally it's not the career. So like we can still be having fun with it. I repeatedly said about putting the mother in the bin
was a joke.
as a joke. However, which I thought was fine at the time. However, if you listen to this, it's a problem. So this is the update. They said, hello, thank you so much for using my dilemma. I was so excited to hear it. So I absolutely loved the advice. It certainly made me giggle. If anything, it was a relief to know that I'm not being unreasonable in wanting to spend time with my boyfriend, enjoying the thing we love, just the two of us. My boyfriend listens to the pod. Now, just to fill you in, listeners, this is the man that I said put his mother in the bin.
She didn't mean it.
I'm so sorry, mate.
Let's hope the mother doesn't listen to the pod.
Don't. Oh no.
We apologise if you do.
It's a term that we use in the Midlands. It's a loving term. My boyfriend listens to the pod and recognised that the dilemma was related to our situation almost instantly. He also enjoyed listening to the advice. Did he? The good news is we've spoken about it and he agrees it's for him to step up and manage his mum. Neither of us want to exclude her, but we also know that it isn't a crime for our relationship to be a priority too. Amen to that. Love that. Get that on a t-shirt as well. He has expressed that he prefers eventing in a more relaxed atmosphere and his mum creates the tension. We also discussed how his mum might be living through him, hence creating the extra pressure to succeed in qualifying for badminton grassroots. My boyfriend is going to set some boundaries and I'll be sure to drop you a further update as the season progresses. Huge thank you, Meg Hobbs, Pete and the Rein Them In team.
Wow. How lovely to hear from her.
Thank you for taking that so well. And I do apologise for getting too passionate.
But it sounds like they took the advice on board and it's actually...
Sounds like we've
positive.
really helped, Hobbs.
I think we've helped.
I think we have.
Amazing.
I think we've done a good thing. But she put it in a very nice way there.
She did.
Written very well.
Did.
But yeah, no, exciting. I think that's fantastic. And obviously you don't want to exclude her.
No.
But I think there is a world where you can all event happily. And might I say, a bit less pressure. I think you're going to achieve that badminton grassroots dream quicker. Because we don't event at our best when we're
under pressure.
Stressed and anxious. And so yeah, I think actually taking the pressure off, you might get there. Might see you there next year. Come and see me. I'll buy you a drink as an apology.
and your boyfriend and maybe mum as well if she's there.
Yes, I'll buy mum a drink.
We can all have a drink.
I'll get her out the bin myself and I'll get a drink for her and I'll say, sorry, babes.
I think they took it in the spirit that it was intended.
Yes.
So all good.
Anyway,
right, okay.
We do love an update.
We do.
Right, Hobbs, what would we like to do? Would you like to go first or would you like me to go first?
You go first.
Just done some reading.
Oh,
Let me go into the different chat because they are all in different chats.
of course.
Just the way we like them. Okay, this is good. This dilemma, we want a Hobbs opinion on
Oh
it.
gosh. Okay.
You're in demand, Hobbs.
I'm up to it.
Okay. Hi team, I have a dilemma. I'm 19 and have ridden for most of my life. I got my 2 horses quite close together when I was about 12/13. I finished my A-levels last year and went straight into a full-time job. Since then, I've naturally had less time to ride and honestly, it's becoming a problem. I'm at a yard where I'm the only full livery, so there's no one my age to ride with. I don't mind being on my own, but at the moment, it's starting to feel quite isolating. The bigger issue is I just don't enjoy riding anymore. It feels like a chore most evenings, rushing up after work, riding until nearly 8 p.m. and just trying to keep 2 horses fit. There's nothing to aim for either. I don't have transport, so no competing or getting out and about, which makes it all feel a bit pointless. I've tried a few times to get my motivation back, but it never really sticks. I haven't ridden for about 2.5 weeks and I feel awful. They're 2 gorgeous horses and I hate seeing them lose condition, especially as they're now 15, 16. So it's not as easy to build them back up again. I feel really stuck. I can't bear the thought of selling them. That's completely off the table emotionally, but equally, something isn't working. I thought about a loaner, but I struggle with the idea of giving up control. Part of me wonders if having just one horse would make everything more manageable, but that decision feels so big and scary. I also don't really have much of a support system with this. My closest friends all work in the industry and ride all of the time, so they don't really understand why I'm struggling. I think I probably need a bit of tough love, but also maybe a reality check on what the right thing is to actually do. Would love your thoughts, especially Hobbs's take. Love the podcast so much. Thanks for reading this. Anonymous.
Wow.
Isn't that, I felt really
I really feel for
like
her.
bad. Yeah, like bad reading that.
Really feel for her because it's a very, very common dilemma.
It is.
You know, you enjoy horses and you have those great years when you're, teens and then there are stress release when you're going through things like A-levels.
Yeah.
And then it's a difficult transition from finishing education to going into the workplace, isn't it? And suddenly having these big creatures that are totally dependent on you and you're probably, financially and everything. And your time, is suddenly split.
You literally go from like carefree kid.
Exactly.
Your parents are probably helping with like with funding them.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, like you're in the big wide world.
And being at college, you
they're
have more
dependent
time,
on you,
don't
the horses, all of a sudden. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you're in a really tricky situation. And I think for me, the sort of two things that options that I would say stand out would be either go down to one horse, which I think would be a tough thing to do.
Because it's like you're choosing which one.
It's probably, a very sensible thing. And maybe with only one to ride, you'd have a bit more time.
And find the enjoyment again.
Find the enjoyment. Could you possibly move yards so there were more other younger people? Because that's a big part of riding.
It is. And if you're only doing it, if you're not competing because you've not got the transport,
and you're
really
doing
the
it
only
for
reason
fun.
you do it is it's for the enjoyment of riding out and mucking about with your mates
So
and
I
stuff.
think you need to be on a yard where there are other. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be young. I think that's the lovely thing about horses. Friendships span all across the ages, don't they?
Yeah.
Which is amazing. But you need to find a yard where other people that you get on with around at a similar time want to do similar things. Go hacking together. Maybe hire transport and go and do some fun rides or go out.
That could be a real game changer. It's just having other people wanting to do stuff.
The other thing is, if you don't feel able to go down to one horse, is what about finding a sharer or a couple of sharers?
Yeah.
To come on board to help with the finances, help with the time, give you someone to ride with.
Yeah, because the sharers, because I know she said about not wanting to relinquish control, but
they
if it's a sharer, you kind of decide everything.
Yeah, you're
they
completely in
fit
control.
around you.
Yep. You
Whereas
could have a
loner,
sharer
they,
that came in
do what they
with,
want.
3 days a week. Maybe one day they'd do their own thing, ride. Maybe a couple of days you'd be there at the same time and ride together. Could be a way of meeting new people and enjoying the horses with new friends.
Yeah, and because you've got the two, if you then have a sharer,
you've got someone to ride
with.
Yeah, and they've got someone to ride with, importantly.
Yeah, so that could be a really good option.
Yeah, and it would be good for other people. I mean, you could potentially have 3
Hang on.
sharers.
I swear, like 6 podcasts back, we had someone looking for a sharer horse.
I think we did.
We need to find them and link them up.
We did, yeah. But advertise on local horsey groups.
Yeah.
You might find a young mum who isn't able to have her own, but could spend a couple of evenings.
We've got her. We've got our young mum already.
Yeah, the one who wants to go to Africa.
Go to Africa, babes, and come and share these horses. But this is what I mean. Like, there are so many people that
thinking
want
outside
to
the box.
have these different setups with horses.
Yeah, and I mean, it could work brilliantly.
And I know it does feel stressful letting go of that control, but sharing is definitely the first step to doing that rather than a full loan.
Yeah.
And also, it's not permanent. You still own the horse. If you don't like how it's going, you can just be like, look, this isn't working for me.
Do it on a 6-month trial period.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
But if you want to go down to one horse or you decide you need a break from horses, don't feel guilty.
No.
Don't feel guilty. They're supposed to be fun. And we have different stages of our lives, and maybe this stage isn't compatible with having horses at the moment.
And I think it can be really hard to let go of, because you're like, well, this is my part of me now, part of my DNA. But it doesn't mean you can never come back to it. And so many people have horses when they're younger, and then
have a break.
They do struggle to make it work when they're going into early adulthood, because it's hard work. There's so much to figure out at that age.
It is.
And I think if you genuinely are really not enjoying it, the best thing you can actually do for your horses is to sell them to someone that is going to really love doing it. And with the age they are now, you are better doing it now when someone can still ride them, still get enjoyment out of them, and then hopefully it's a home for life, rather than get to the point where they're 18, 19 and then you're thinking...
It's a bit harder.
Ooh. But it's, you've got to... I think you'll know deep down
so
what
there are several
you're actually
options,
thinking.
aren't there?
Yeah.
Think it through, talk it through with some horsey friends. And
But there are, don't stress about it, and don't feel like you're a terrible person, because I promise you, so many people have thought about this. And I think even I was lucky that we had the facilities, we had our own yard after I'd gone to uni and come back. But it would have been really difficult for me to go off to uni for 3 years to then like figure out where am I going to keep the horses and balance a lot. So
Yeah, absolutely.
like everyone goes through it and don't
Yeah,
stress.
and if you haven't got a lot of sort of support from family, it's particularly hard, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see how that would feel very isolating.
And it's not wrong to want to spend time doing other things at this age.
Yeah.
At that age, it was never wrong.
At any age.
Yeah.
But once you hit 30, you can only spend your time with the horses.
Anyway, good luck.
Yeah, best
And
of luck.
let us know what you decide to do.
Yes, do.
Right.
Go on, Hobbs.
I've got my dilemma, if I can find it.
Oh, I've got a cat hair in my water. Oh, how lovely.
Okie dokie. Dear Meg, Hobbs and Pete, I love the show and really look forward to it every week.
Yay.
I would love all your opinions on my current dilemma.
Get in it,
And
Pete.
hopefully some advice. Yeah, maybe we need Pete. About a year ago, I started taking lessons with a new instructor. It's been brilliant and my jumping has come on a lot. The problem is that in the last few months, I have developed feelings for him. We've become closer and have been texting between lessons. It started as horse-related chat, but became more personal. And in recent weeks, we have admitted that we really like each other. The sticky point is that I am married with children. Until
that's
recently,
sticky.
I thought I was happily married, but now I can't stop thinking about my coach and imagining being with him. I don't want to leave my husband, but I also don't want to stop seeing my coach. What should I do? Thank you. Please keep me anonymous for obvious reasons.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Hobbs, you're married. I'm an unmarried woman, so I can't comment. What do you think?
I think stop seeing your instructor. Stop having lessons with him. And
I think if you didn't have kids, it would be
by your own
slightly
admission,
different.
You are happily married.
Yeah.
And I think that, none of us are immune to a bit of a thrill and a bit of excitement. But
My mother, ladies and gentlemen.
You will regret it.
You will, yeah.
Yeah. Stop seeing him now. Stop contact with him.
Yeah, I think you're right, because I think even if you sit with yourself and be like, oh no, we can stop the flirting, we'll just have the lessons.
Yeah.
He's still in your brain then.
Yeah. And it's fine. These things happen. Happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can't feel bad for having a little crush.
Exactly. And it's nice. It's fun. But please
It's not
don't
worth
do anything about it.
Turning your life upside down.
It's really not. It's not worth the upset that it's going to cause.
And I also think like it's so easy when you're in a happy relationship, you're like you've got your life and it like almost gets a bit mundane, doesn't it? Because like, you've just got your life and it's keep on keeping on. It's very easy to see this new shiny thing outside and be like, imagine what life would be like with him. Like he's got this and that, and we have like all these amazing conversations. The reality is, if you were married to him, it would be the exact same. Like things get boring. Yeah. So like it's easy to romanticize.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't. You'd get such a small little buzz from it, and then I think you'd start thinking, what on earth have I done? I bet he does something really annoying. Bet he doesn't put the toilet seat down. And you've got to think about these things.
Yeah, that's my advice, I'm afraid.
To cut all contact.
Yeah, it's not worth it. You will regret it. It'll cause a lot of upset for...
That's if you are like genuinely in a happy marriage and you've built this whole family. Babe, it's not worth it. It really isn't.
And I think it's different if you... And I still think jumping from one relationship into another is a bad thing. I think if the first relationship isn't working, then you should deal with that.
Yeah,
As opposed to, being in a relationship and then sort of finding
I think a
better.
relationship needs to end not from an external person.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be broken in another way. It can't just be that you have seen someone else that you think, oh, that might be better. Because the chances are it won't be. Yeah. And then it's, like you've given up so much. But I can imagine that's very stressful. I'm sorry that that's been like whirling around in your head.
Yeah.
But I think we need to get rid find yourself an ugly instructor. And they'll still improve your jumping, and they won't give you these little thoughts in your head.
A
'Cause you'll think,
lady
"Ooh,
instructor.
yeah, ugly lady. Let's go the full hog." I won't name any. We'll pop some suggestions down below, guys.
Oh dear. Or take up dressage.
Yeah, yeah. Just so many options. But I do agree with Hobbs. I don't think we can turn our whole life upside down.
No.
I think you'll do it, and then you'll
For
you'll
a bit of a
quickly
fling.
regret it.
Yeah, because I mean, it could well become like a Jilly Cooper novel.
Could. Could indeed. Why don't you read some of those instead? Oh no. Oh, how stressful. But yeah.
I know. And we probably I think we've given good advice.
Yeah, I genuinely I know we've joked about it at the end, but genuinely I don't think you should throw everything you've built away. And also, are they making good money, these instructors? Is he going to support you? Who knows?
I don't know.
She knows how much she's paying for a lesson.
He should know better.
He should know better. Unprofessional.
Yeah.
Unprofessional. And then also, if you end up with him, aren't you then worrying about all the other people he's teaching? Because you'd think, well, that's how we met.
Yeah, that's true.
So, bad boots. Get rid. No more jumping for you, I'm afraid. Oh, my word.
Wow.
Okay.
Well,
Quite intense dilemmas then. I feel like you might have just changed someone's life, Hobbs, again.
I hope so. Change for the better.
Yeah, exactly. I think,
Appreciate your lovely husband and your lovely children.
yeah, go on a nice trip together and
Yeah.
get reacquainted with how lucky you are and how nice it is.
Yeah.
Very rare for people to have, well, not very rare, but like you're lucky to have a family and a happy marriage. Cherish it.
Yep, absolutely.
Look after it. Coming from an unmarried woman.
You'll soon be married.
Oh, then it'll be me writing in. I've seen this lad, guys.
Oh, gosh.
Right. Thank you very much for
Wow.
those. Please do keep them coming in. Hobbs, we're going to do a quick best or worst thing you've eaten.
Ooh.
Because I've got a jacket potato in the oven for you. And
thought that-
I took some vegetarian chili out last night that I thought we could have with it.
That sounds lovely.
Or we can have tuna.
That sounds nice.
You want tuna?
Yes, we're then got to get home. We've got the horses having one of their regular treatments.
Oh my word. We were speaking about this the other day. This bit of a quick side note, but I think we've gone in too hard with how much physio, chiro, ETT, acupuncture, massage we're giving our horses right now.
Yeah, it's being
And
a
when I
bit
say
of a
our
joke.
horses, I'm really zoning in on you, Jam, if you're listening. We've worked out that over the last few weeks, Jam has had 2 treatments a week, and it's bankrupting me.
I feel embarrassed admitting it.
I feel embarrassed, but it's like there are worse things to admit, aren't there? But I just feel like at the minute, I'm prioritising my spending.
I know.
For the horses to have treatments.
We had our lovely, or one of our lovely vets out to do acupuncture the other day, and
which is amazing, actually. I would really
and she
recommend looking
was
into
telling
it.
us about some really super owners that look after their horses, and they have her religiously every 3 months, but in between that they have the physio, and she was really impressed. And Meg and I looked at each other and thought,
Which, can we just say that is brilliant?
yeah, so one treatment every 6 weeks.
Honestly.
Joe thinks is the pinnacle, really. And we looked at each other and we were like,
Honestly, we're 2 last week. We've got 2 this week. We've got Cairo and we've got Izzy this week.
OTT.
It's in the lead up to badminton, and also Jam is just one of those horses that she's not built the best. She does need quite a lot of help.
She does.
Since she had her accident, I think we've wrapped her in cotton wool, and our cotton wool.
And she loves it,
professional.
doesn't she? This is the problem.
She gets such a buzz from it, and then we get a buzz in turn. Seeing her relax, we're like, oh yes.
Bless her.
But we do need to sort it because it's getting expensive.
Yeah, Jam needs to get back in the real world.
Yeah, she does. Anyway,
Anyway,
that's why we need to go.
We digress. Right.
Best or worst thing
Best
you've
or
eaten?
worst thing. Well, I'm no.
Do you know what this woman's done, guys? And I've got a picture
and
for this.
I was going to talk about it again.
Go on.
No, because I'm going to get into more trouble.
I've got a picture. The picture's going up regardless on the socials.
Picture of what?
Friday night, I took a picture and you're sat next to King Kenny.
Did you take a picture?
Yeah, I've got it. I'll show you right now.
Oh, you can't put that up.
I'm going to put it up.
Okay, we went to a really sweet little local brewery in a barn. Wasn't that barn lovely?
Stop dancing around the subject.
Anyway, the reason we were there.
Listeners, you
not
need to get to
you're
YouTube
not
so you
gonna
can
put
see
that.
this picture. Maybe we'll put it on Instagram as well. Continue.
Okay, the whole reason we were there was because Megan and Pete are very fussy, and they wanted to test out some food for a food van for the night before their wedding.
Also, quick shout out if any food vendors out there want to come and cater the night before, we're doing a little soiree.
We need one. But
Please, we're struggling. We're really
and
struggling.
the people we went to test out were fantastic.
Oh yeah, so good.
But they're not going to be suitable because they mainly do burgers. And not only do they mainly do burgers, they mainly do venison burgers.
Not mainly, only.
Only. Okay,
Only. And we just thought
Pretty
that's
much
a little
only.
bit.
So I ended up having to have another burger.
You could have had the veggie mushroom burger like I did.
Was still a burger? Anyway, well, I thought I had to try it because someone had to do it. So I had a venison burger.
The woman that hates burgers, as you will know, after
it was
the worst thing she ate was one of the burgers
was
that
really
the dad
nice.
cooked, and she said, "You've been married to me for 20 years,
Nearly 40 years.
40 years." Sorry, crikey.
Well,
you don't know that I don't like burgers.
I'm allowed to change. I'm
In-
growing.
in 2 weeks. So then last time she was
growing as
on,
a person.
she'd had 2 burgers in 3 days, and then she's had another burger since.
That wasn't my fault. I didn't have any choice that night. So it was the first time I've had a venison burger. It was really nice. I really enjoyed it.
Good.
So you were not brave and did not have venison burger.
No, I'm a little bit funny when it comes to meat. I just
You had a mushroom burger.
scary. Yeah, it was nice actually.
It's good.
It was nice. That's the best thing.
It's one of the best things. I've had lots of
She
nice
just loves
things.
burgers. Any burgers can be the best thing, surely. Unless Dad cooked it.
Okay. What have you had this week?
Mine is going to be a worse thing, and it was yesterday morning. Pete wasn't here, which
Okay.
already it should have set me up for a brilliant day. Pete was away in
But-
Scotland, and I thought I'll have a lie-in, and I can just potter about, and I've got no one there, like just being annoying. No one there making me do things. I could just be it's like a bit of a lazy day. And I thought, I'm going to make pancakes.
Oh.
And I make pancakes quite regularly. I never do a recipe because it's just easy. I just guess it all, put it in. And they were just the worst pancakes I've ever tasted. I don't honestly, they tasted weird to the extent I went and double checked if the eggs were still in date, which they were.
Wow.
I couldn't, I reckon I had maybe half a pancake. I kept making them.
Gosh,
And they were
how
just awful. They were
strange.
terrible. I don't know why.
Was it the flour?
Could it be the flour? Should I go? They smelt funny. Everything. I haven't checked if the flour's in date.
Milk?
But
Was milk off?
no, the milk's in date.
Gosh.
So they were
very
just really
random.
bad. I burnt the first one,
Oh.
and then they were all just yucky. And then I put them on the side to be composted. But I'm a girl, so I can't take the compost out. I waited for Pete to get back, and Balin, one of the cats, stole it and actually brought it into the podcast room. And
Nice.
we found pancake today. She thought they were rubbish as well, though, because she
Oh,
didn't
she
eat
didn't
it
eat
all.
it.
Just
Oh,
mauled it and
dear.
left it.
Oh, that's a shame.
So yeah, sad because I love pancakes. Or crepes, I should really be saying, because they're not the thick ones, but they were terrible.
Oh, that is a shame.
Sad times, I know. Anyway,
Oh,
I should give a little mention to Pete. He did HelloFresh pork belly the other day, and that was
That looked
actually probably the
nice.
best thing I've eaten in the week. It was really, really good. And he made his own dauphinoise potatoes with HelloFresh help, but it was insane. So well done, Peter.
delicious. Well done, Pete.
Well done, Pete. Right.
Oh, right. I'm ready
Jacket
for
potato
lunch.
time. We've got to be
Sounds
quick. It's 2:10.
Right.
What time's Mark coming?
3 o'clock.
Oh, my
we've got to
word.
leave in 20 minutes.
Thank you very much
Yeah.
for tuning in.
Nice to see you guys.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please keep writing in your dilemmas. Big, big thank you to Lemure for kindly sponsoring this pod. And go check out Jungle. What are you waiting for? Get some
Absolutely.
Jungle things. Yeah. Amazing. Right. Well, we'll see you next Monday with Peter.
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
If she can be bothered to turn up. She was late today.
Very, very close to the badminton.
Oh, my
Deadline.
word. It will be.
Yeah,
Oh,
gosh.
I'll be a nervous wreck.
Be a nervous wreck.
Right. Live, laugh, love. Live, laugh, jacket potato.
Nice to see you.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
See you soon. Bye.